nice. That's awesome. Give it up for yourselves for coming out here. Nice. We got any couples? Alright, couples in the back. Any first dates? Not at all. Not even close. I just started dating somebody. Thank you. Yeah, it was time. It was about time. I was getting very bored being single, you know? I was running out of ideas. Like, I started sending a lot of unsolicited goodnight texts. You know? Just text my one guy friend, like, sweet dreams, brother. You ever done that? You ever sent somebody a detail about your day they didn't ask for? Feels a little naughty, you know? I'm like, traffic was bad, but I made it home safe. Kissy face. I'm like, that one's going to my landlord. That one, he'll appreciate that for sure. And then he sent back, who is this? And I was like, oh yeah, I'm not on the lease, right? So I also have a fear of commitment, you know? It all comes full circle. I don't know. I'll complain like whenever I'm not talking to anyone, and then one person starts texting me, and I'm like, oh my god, everybody wants to be with me. This is crazy. Like the other day, I got this one. It was like, hey, you have such a gorgeous smile. Can't wait to see you today. And I'm like, this guy's obsessed. And it's like, your friends at Northern Dental. I'm like, stop, Northern Dental. I'm literally at work right now. I'm busy. I did a crazy thing during the pandemic. Anyone else make impulsive decisions during the pandemic? Yeah, a couple of mutters in the crowd. No one wants to fess up. All right. I did. Here's what I did. I moved to Texas during the pandemic. Yeah. It's not like real Texas, though. All right, I moved to Austin, Texas. I cheated. It barely counts. I'm from Massachusetts. That's right. Yeah. What part of Massachusetts are you from? You're from Worcester? No way. No way. I'm from Milford. Where's this good? I'm actually from Hopedale. Milford's too tough. I couldn't survive a day in Milford. That's for 4 people. I made that joke for 4 people. Thank you. I work in Milford, though. Yeah, I'm from Massachusetts. I grew up in the suburbs with 2 very supportive parents. Did anyone else peak at 10? My parents, they believed in me so much, all right? I published a book when I was 10. That's how much confidence I had. Just show up to places, set up my little table, and sell my book. This is how much of an ego I had when I was 10 years old. I would sign every copy. Just autograph them, just giving people my wisdom. Not even done with the 5th grade, and I'm like, keep your head up, it gets better. The guy's like, what is going on? I'm 40. This is not right. I'm only here because I took your mom's spin class. That's my only source of marketing, just my mom's spin class. It's a great place for a sales pitch. They're locked into those shoes. They're not going anywhere. They cannot escape. Yeah, that was my childhood. So then during the pandemic, I wanted to do something bold, so I moved to Austin. And the first day I was there, I got scammed by a homeless guy disguised as a parking attendant. Oh, totally fell for it. I was like, what? This parking spot costs $20 and a cigarette? I walked right into that one. He saw my round face, and he's like, she looks like she trusts the wrong people. Yeah, Austin's an interesting place. It's a lot of just like 25-year-olds day drinking, doing water activities. It's the entire culture. You ever gotten a DUI on a paddle boat? It's not good. It's not good. Everyone has a dog they can't control for some reason. It's just a bunch of young alcoholics with rescue dogs. But it's like, who sponsored who, you know? I had fun out there. I didn't do it the right way, you know. All I had to do was find a job and an apartment, and for some reason that was an impossible task. I just kept messing it up, all right? I lived a lot of different places. The first apartment I rented was, I found this girl on Facebook who was going on vacation, so I just lived in her studio apartment for a month. Studio apartments, great design if you have OCD and depression. Because you can check to see if the stove is off without even getting out of bed. It's designed for the mentally ill. It's fantastic. I did. I lived there, and then after that, I obviously had to move out because she came back for vacation. And here's where I ended up living instead. I ended up living with two 30-year-old men. The dream, right? That's exactly what was on my vision board. Just no furniture, just... We had a good time. I joined their podcast. Oh, yeah, because obviously they had a podcast. A bunch of men living in an apartment together. For some reason, that's what happens when guys live together. They just start a podcast. That's the male roommate equivalent of period syncing up. It just happens to them, all right? They have very little control over it. I'm like, you guys got professional lighting and sound equipment, but not hand soap. And makes sense for some reason. Yeah, it was interesting living with men. Their wall signs are like way less inspirational. You know, because women, our signs say stuff like, cherish every day. And the guy signs are like, stop. Because it's a stolen street sign. Yeah, their wall signs aren't great. They have no food ever except for like one giant tub of whey protein powder. And for some reason, it's always owned by the fattest roommate. It's like, hey buddy, if you're drinking protein shakes and not working out, that's a milkshake with hope. Honestly, I would do it again. I would live with 30-year-old men again, because there was no drama, like zero drama, you know. Because I've lived with women before, and it's different. You know, I'll give you an example. Like, your female roommate will send you a picture of food you left out and be like, this is unacceptable. Your guy roommate will send you a picture of food you left out and be like, this is still good, right? And I'll send back, yeah, dude. Also, sweet dreams. Yeah. Eventually I did move in with my own kind, though. I had to. I got a house with women. And at first it seemed like a really good idea, right? Because it always does at first. You know, I became friends with this girl and I was like, we should get a place together. And there's not a faster track to ruining a friendship than that. You know, we found this other girl on Facebook who had, she had an opening for two other roommates. So we all met up one night at this bar. And we got to know each other. And have you ever just watched two people become better friends in front of your eyes? They're talking, they're laughing. I'm like, oh, you guys are gonna have a separate group chat for sure. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, like we had a live, laugh, love sign, but I only checked off live that whole time. No, that's not sad, that's funny. Had a great time. I don't know. Living with other women, it like makes me really nervous, you know? Because like, you can never tell when they're mad at you. They'll do this thing where they pretend everything's cool, and then like months later, just tell me everything I'm doing wrong. Right? What if cops did that? You just get pulled over, let off with a warning. A couple months later, a speeding ticket shows up with a note that says, so it's actually really been bothering me. wrong, I'm an annoying roommate. Like, I get it. I get it. I'll drink half of a coffee and then put the rest back in the fridge. Just leave it there. Yeah, see, she's already annoyed. She would be sending me long texts at 8 a.m. Couple notes. Yeah, I know my flaws, all right? I'm not perfect. But when I did that, what my roommate would do is she would cover them in saran wrap and then send me pictures of it during the day while I was at work. You know, it looked like she was holding them hostage. It looked like they were covered in duct tape. She's like, you have 4 hours. It's good. It's fun. One time she just sent me a picture of my own toaster. And she was like, can you put this away? And I didn't know how to respond to that, you know? Because personally, I've been toaster out my whole life. Right? Like, I did not know about the toaster in community. Did not know about this population. It's never been a deal breaker for me. I've never gone into my friend's house, seen their toaster out, and been like, let's get out of here, these people are snobs. Can't believe they didn't clean up a little bit before I'm company over. Never done that. Who puts their toaster away? Anybody? Yes. We have a volunteer. She's brave, everybody. Give it up. What's her name? She's not brave anymore. She's less brave now. Really put on the spot. So Kristen? Christy. Someone else is going to give me her name. That's good. That's exactly what she wanted. Just pulling her ID out of her wallet. Like, tell her. Okay, Christy. So you put your toaster away after you're done using it. Let me ask you something. When you go to bed at night, do you turn off your lamp and then unplug it and put it in the closet? And just be like, well, won't need this till tomorrow. Better hide it. All right, are you guys ready for a great show tonight? You guys know why you're here. Make some noise, show some energy, show some love. The amazing Jen Fulweiler.